What is up, everyone? Happy holidays. I'm filming this on the 23rd, which I believe is Festivus. I don't really remember, though, because I'm not a huge Seinfeld person. But yes, I'm going to celebrate Christmas with my relatives. I'm literally about to leave right after filming this, and there's nothing to get me in the spirit more than doing the Booktube Giving Tag created by Elliot Brooke. And basically, she made this tag to encourage charity to different organizations, and this year she picked Phoenix Rescue Mission. I will leave the link to that charity and how you can support them in the description. So anyway, let's get into it. Number 1, what book would you give to everyone if you could? I have two answers. One is Mistborn, definitely a very good book. If you haven't read Mistborn, I'd encourage you to do so. It's one of my faves, and I think most people will like this book and this series for sure. So Mistborn, The Final Empire, and also The Shock Doctrine by Naomi Klein. I really liked this book. There's definitely a lot of takeaways and just to learn how the world works and how different countries interact with each other and what a country's economic motivations are, which are usually the majority of their motivations, the economic ones, and also how countries and large corporations use disasters to privatize important social infrastructure. Like, it could be anything from roads to schools to water to the electric grid to whatever. If it's not privatized, but there's a disaster, they will use that disaster to try to privatize it. So boom, The Shock Doctrine. All right, number 2. What's a book you couldn't give a rat's hiney about? Oh, geez. Guys, I'm going to say it. I don't care about Malice. I don't care about the rest of the series. It was not my thing. I'm sorry. I did a whole rant review on it, and yeah, I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm sorry. Given that the holidays are coming up, what's a book that you hope someone buys for you? That's a tough question. Actually, I haven't bought Satanic yet by Brandon Sanderson, and I thought I had pre-ordered it, but apparently I never did. So yeah, that's definitely one that I would like. Yeah, that's the one that's going to be on my list in January to definitely try to get to. What's a book or series that you've given up on? You know what? I think I can say this and I can announce this officially in this video. The Red Queen. Whenever I think about that series, I just don't feel like I want to go back to it. Sorry, Mark Lawrence. I know this might be his most beloved series. I don't know. The first book, it just didn't do it for me. Mark Lawrence is good at not writing super long books, though, so maybe, but no, I've got to give up on it. I've announced it in a video. We can't go back now. Who's a character you wish an author would give more time to? Oh boy. All right, so The Black Coast, love this book. One of my favorite books of the year by Mike Brooks. But a lot of characters that were given a lot of time in The Black Coast were not given as much time in The Splinter King. And I liked so many of these characters in The Black Coast. So I think the Black Coast characters should be given more time in subsequent books. And I wish they were given more time in The Splinter King. Who's a character you wish an author would give less time to? You know what? We're going to say it. Bland Rand from The Wheel of Time. Rand is the main character. He gets so much page time, and he's just not that interesting. I don't hate Rand or anything, but yeah, I don't know. This might be a long series if I continue to not be super interested in Rand. Also, I have to watch the Wheel of Time show. Maybe that'll make him come to life more on the page for me. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Number 7, if you had to give up almost all of your books, which ones would you keep? I would say Against the Web by Michael Brooks. This is very short, very sweet, and Michael Brooks has passed away, so this is kind of his legacy. Obviously, he was a YouTuber as well. That is also his legacy, but I don't know. I do like to have this, and yeah, Michael Brooks was just very clever with a lot of things. And I'm reminded of one of his quotes when someone was being kind of a twerp, we'll say, and he was like, look, sometimes I'm right, sometimes you're wrong. And it was just like very perfectly timed, very lighthearted. And that comes through in his writing as well, even though he's not naturally like this great writer or anything. I guess this is what this question's getting at, though. What book gives you sentimental value? Number 8, what's the best book or bookish thing you've ever been given? I don't know. I'm trying to think. All these mass market paperback Sanderson books I got for Christmas 2 years ago. And yeah, just starting my Sanderson journey, that was pretty memorable, I would say. Number 9, what's a book that someone gave to you that you wish you could give right back? Ooh, I'm not even sure. I'm trying to think. Maybe in like school, I don't know. Of Mice and Men was not my favorite. So maybe I could give that right back to my teacher. Number 10, name a time in a book where a character was given something very meaningful. Oh boy, I haven't thought about this one at all. So I'm going to say The Ember Blade by Chris Wooding. So the Ember Blade is an object in the Ember Blade, and it's very important to a group of people, and it was stolen. So the quest is basically to steal the Ember Blade back and give it back to the people who it was stolen from. And I'm not going to say whether or not they accomplished this task, but that is the goal and the thought of the gift giving. And it's the thought that counts, right? And yeah, that's everything. If you want to do this tag, do this tag. No one tagged me and I just did it. I've got to maybe do a few more tag videos because I haven't done one in like almost all year. So maybe I'll get back to that. And they're decently fun to do. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, safe travels wherever you're going. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.